Idiots. Sometimes I'm napping, sometimes I'm meditating.
That meditation is not sleeping.
I'm aware of that. That's why I said sometimes I'm napping, hero.
So wait,
You see, if you pay
sometimes you're just
attention to the word,
pretending to be asleep.
sometimes I pretend to do a lot of things.
Well,
And
maybe
Felina gives Angelo a wink.
Angelo doesn't get it.
Neither does Hero.
Or pretend to be a lot of things, I should say.
she seemed angry before, one of them says to Scott, who is
Well,
just sort
she's
of.
she's angry a lot of the time.
She's not angry a lot of the time. She's snide and smug a lot of the time.
I'm standing right here.
I know.
Felina does look at Scott, so you take into the whole child rearing thing, looks like.
I'm not rearing anything.
Yeah.
They're hanging off of me.
Yeah. You remember that. Felina said, pointing at him he's not rearing anything.
I will remember that.
I don't get
Okay.
it.
Anyways, I'm going to go to sleep. And Felina, marches back over to, whatever, next to the fire, then just gets on the ground, curls up, and, appears to be sound asleep after a few moments.
I think she's meditating.
Yeah, sure.
So, are we to just assume that she's awake at all times?
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, that seems like the safe bet.
My mom says sometimes girls act like that if the moon is angry at them.
Felina tries very hard not to laugh when she hears that.
I'm gonna go back to setting up snares, and you can ask your mother for further explanation when we make it to Usprin.
Okay.
I feel like Hero has no idea what, menstruation is. I don't think Hero's had sex ed.
Poorly sex ed, probably.
Why is it called
Hero
menstruation and not, moonstration?
Why is it menstruation?
True, it should be womanstration.
Wow, you think men can't menstruate? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
That's actually true.
Yeah, exactly. Swede.
There we go. We got him.
Why isn't it just
I
called
I
stration?
can't believe you just played being problematic like a game of fucking hot potato just then.
Yeah. And I'll do it again. Better watch out, YouTuber boy.
Why is it
It's
called
fine, I'm never
stration?
problematic.
That's true.
I don't know. Hero will show the kids how to meditate.
Nice.
I don't know if they'll like it or if they get bored, but he'll do it.
Yeah, a bunch of them do get bored, but some of them stick with it.
Oh god, we're just making the next Sylvana.
Breathe in slowly.
Are you making the next Sylvana?
Yeah, like Vigor was teaching, and some of the elf kids were took to what Vigor was teaching them and whatnot.
Hero's going to come back and burn down all of Osprey.
No.
Then we could have a whole legion of Sylvanas. Crime would never happen.
No, crime fighters would have to rise up to fight the onslaught of Sylvanas.
Like Felina. Felina's the hero we really need.
No, she's
Those pesky vigilantes.
Yeah, because Vigor was a crime person and Sylvana became a hero. So Hero's a hero. They'll all become supervillains.
Yeah, true.
Fair.
Exactly.
Amazing. So, what's our watch order?
I want to take first watch this time.
Gotcha.
Angelo is just feeling a bit antsy with the warning of former military around it, and he wants to make sure his traps are okay.
Alright, well. Sylvana will take second watch.
Elena will not take watch tonight. She is going to do something else tonight.
Okay. And Hero? He'll take last watch?
Yeah, he'll
Alright.
take.
So, while Felina is meditating by the fire,
Hmm.
uh, you are able to read the threads of fate and create a prophecy of things to come.
Ooh.
When you make camp, instead of healing, you may stay up all night reading the threads of fate for a prophecy. This prophecy will tell you about something that will come to pass unless you do something about it, but the prophecy is vague. Choose two things that the prophecy actually tells you. So, Felina, is meditating on, like contemplating the threads of fate all night in this sort of, meditative state. She is looking at things and, just this whole situation with Randall and the circus. She did decide maybe meditating for a while is good for me and slipped into this, really just reflecting on these threads of fate and dives into them all night. So my two questions or things that I want to get from the prophecy are you get an idea of what action will trigger the event, and I guess, and you get a vision of the event's aftermath.
Okay. So, yeah, you're sort of
And we can
looking...
do this after we do watch if you want, like result of prophecy.
we'll do this now.
Okay.
So yeah, you're looking through the threads. You're sort of seeing, like, people, sort of crowds around. There's noises, vague noises of like, chatter and like some, the noises of a circus essentially. The voices rise up a bit. There's the crowd gets thicker. There's sort of a stage around, and then suddenly everything. Suddenly there's like a large hole,
Oh God.
and some stuff comes out. Some stuff goes in, and you see a you see an image of the circus people looking on in surprise. Circus people looking kind of beleaguered, surprised. Randall is among them. He's sort of sitting, just like he just kind of looks confused.
Mm-hmm.
Dominica is standing up,
Ooh.
which you haven't seen before.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there is sort of and then there's just sort of like you hear like, and yeah, in the distance you hear like a shatter. But everyone at the circus everyone there looks fine though.
Okay.
But you hear a shatter. They all look shocked, maybe a little dismayed or dismayed, confused, though a varying emotions depending on, how close to Dominica and, presumably knowledge of the circus is down to Randall, who looks kind of confused. But
what is Dominica's like expression? Is she look confused or dismayed? Like, is it getting more dismayed the closer
she
to
has
Dominica, or
she has like her eyes narrowed. She has like a frown.
Mm-hmm.
She's sort of gritting her teeth.
Okay. So but the people that are more in it, are like the ones who look more dismayed.
Yeah, more shocked.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And yeah, that's the vision you get.
Okay. Interesting. Cool.
All right. Now then, Angelo,
Hmm?
roll 2d6 plus 1.
Oh boy.
All right. Yeah, the night basically passes without incident.
Nice.
Yeah. As when the sun comes up, there hasn't been anyone who come to bother you, and everyone is able to get up at their leisure.
Alrighty. Think we.
Lena gets up, like stretches, yawns. Ah, that was a good night's rest. That was a good sleep.
Was it?
Felina, like looks at Angelo and grins. What did it look like?
I don't know. Unlike either you or Hero, I'm not claiming to be an expert in meditation.
You should try it. I think you'd benefit from it. More than him, anyways. Felina sort of nods towards Hero.
If I ever find the time.
And Felina sort of stops and, thinks for a moment. I say that mostly to be an asshole, but there is some truth to that. Meditation helps when you have a cluttered, busy mind or a lot going on in your head. It helps to simplify and have clarity. And, well, he's definitely simple up there. And say what you will about him, he has a lot of clarity. Do you
That's
get
true.
what I'm saying?
Maybe the meditation works.
Felina, raises an eyebrow, looks at him, and then just looks back and shrugs. Anyways, something to think about. And taps her head again. Food for thought.
You're giving me a lot to think
Thoughtful.
about while telling me to unclutter my mind.
Ah, now you're getting it. That's what meditation. You have to think about something by not thinking.
So there are now 4 rations left in the pool.
I'll throw one into the communal pool
Nice.
because I did actually have 6 uses of dungeon rations. So
All right.
there we go. And that actually brings me down to 5 uses and 1 weight. So now I've got 8 load.
Hey.
These little biters are gonna get through that food.
Very good. Unless Felina swipes from them again.
Yeah. Oh, I
don't
put
think
some.
fully
I don't know.
knows.
I put something in there that cats don't like. What don't cats like?
What doesn't Felina like? I don't know what she doesn't like. I haven't thought about that.
Well, I'm asking what cats don't like.
Rarely for me, true.
You just
I
put
mean,
in
cats
something
like a lot
random.
of things that are bad for them.
Yeah, I mean they like fucking. What
You
kind
put
of-
in your most cringe food.
most cringe food.
Nuts.
There we
Nuts
go.
in
Yeah,
there, yeah.
perfect. Just a
Felina
nut.
doesn't like nuts.
It's fucking ever since the incident.
That's
people-
elf food.
Ever since the incident in Terreboners just cannot fucking eat nuts. Like, Vigor actually tanked the bar food industry. In a
So yeah, he just put some fucking elf food in there, which Felina would never touch.
Damn.
Hates elf food.
Hates elves.
Actually, that's the thing. What species are these kids?
They're a mix.
Okay.
Human, elf, halfling.
Ooh, how small's the halfling kid?
Like half the size of the others.
Well, that's goes to stands to reason that, doesn't it?
Very good.
I don't know why, but now I just
so good.
I
This
just
is the
imagine,
world building you come to these games for.
I gotta be honest, I don't know, when you said he was a halfling, for some reason my head was like, is that Danny DeVito as a child?
I thought you were gonna think maybe it isn't a child, maybe it is just a halfling.
That would be really funny if they accidentally kidnapped one like adult halfling when they were trying to grab kids.
That would have really fucked up their whole child
Yeah.
civilization plan.
But do you think the one adult in the civilization of children's, do you think he would like go on to be he or she would go on to like, have great power there? Or do you
No,
think
well,
he
it
would be
depends if
like
there's like a bully or like a really big kid.
No, yeah, I feel like he would be like locked in a cage and constantly being poked with sticks and humiliated and tortured. Like, I think that would be
Gosh.
I wasn't
So
going that
Felina-
dark, but it could happen. Kids
The
are
group's about
kids are
to
cruel.
head off. The group's about to head off on a journey on the second leg of the journey. You don't have rations. Do you want to admit what happened, or are you going to try and?
Felina's
Are you gonna
never
try
gonna admit.
I ate more than I needed yesterday. I can get by without eating today.
Hero can
Why?
take from his own rations.
She's
Actually,
gonna
that-
feed off of
Actually,
her
how
pride.
many rations does Hero have?
I have 4 because I ate.
I want to try
One.
and steal one of Hero's rations.
Oh my!
As a player character, I say no.
Wow.
Damn.
Not even gonna let me try.
Yes, I'm not letting you try.
What the fuck?
You're allowed to.
Damn.
I'd say you're allowed to try and steal from Angelo, but that doesn't feel in character.
Yeah, Felina doesn't have, cause to steal from Angelo. Like, Felina could, be, mean. I was just talking pickpocketing. Felina could try going mean with this.
Well, I guess you're gonna.
Oh, yeah,
Felina
no.
severs Hero from all food and condemns him to slowly starve to death.
Damn.
Oh, actually, Hero just realized the thing he was. What was the thing you gave him?
He has
Like the
stumbled
stolen
upon
thing.
this perfect knowledge.
Oh yeah, no. Hero just remembered that thing he had.
You just remembered it?
No, I just remembered the thing in this
Yeah.
void. Hero is just like, wait, I don't need to carry this anymore. I'm gonna roll wisdom to take it out of storage, so I can give
Oh.
it to.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So
This
Let's
is gonna
see
be
now.
really funny if you. Oh, no, you did it. You did
no,
it.
There you
he
go.
just
Yep. You pop
pulls
it
it out
into
there.
your hand.
Oh yeah, it's just. Oh yeah, Felina catch and tosses it to her.
Why are you giving this to me? This is Angelo's. I got it for him. And,
Oh.
I toss it to Angelo.
And I catch it, and yeah, I give it a
And
give it a good look.
and then Angelo goes, "Hey, Hero, store this, please."
You start playing.
So what
patch
is
with the-
that, anyways?
I don't fully know. Just that it's very valuable, and that my father reclaimed this when he rebuilt House Lombard. He's
Huh.
shown it to me before, but never quite gone over its function with me.
Sounds-
Don't want to state the obvious, but I imagine it's something to do with tornadoes.
That
Sounds
makes sense.
very powerful. Yeah, you should keep it then. Could
No,
be.
I'm thinking it could go for a lot of money.
Oh.
Fuck money. What do we need money for? I mean, that amount of money. Like a
I mean-
little bit of money, but if it's really that valuable, like what, hundreds, thousands of coins? What are we gonna do with that much coin?
I don't really care too much about the money. It's just the idea of something so valuable of his just kind of disappearing into the world.
Why not just drop it in the lake?
I mean, hey, you could probably use that. Might be able to use it against him. Who knows?
I'll-
Besides, if you sell it, you don't control him, and then, odds are he's probably gonna find it again and it'll get back to his hands. Might cost him a minute. Maybe he'll just reclaim it by force, whatever. Who knows? But
No, fair point. Fair point. Okay, yes, stays with me. It doesn't go out into a lake or to a river. And
Yeah.
maybe I'll one day figure out what it does, and then I can decide properly what to do with it.
Do you
But-
have that move where the blacksmith thing where you can like combine the magical properties of something onto like
No, I
something
don't
else?
think I have that one. I think that's like a fighter move, though, isn't it?
I think a couple classes have it, or really similar moves that are all kind of the same idea.
Could I try and... Nah, I already established I don't know what it does, so... Spouting lore. Be more like a sit down and study it kind of thing. And we'll do that. We'll do that when we're in a city. We'll do that when we have a minute.
Yeah.
Angelo pockets it. What should I call this thing?
The storm orb.
The storm orb. Any weight? Any tags?
Magical and priceless.
Priceless.
Hey Neo, I have a question. How much
Uh-huh.
weight? How many weight is a human in the Dungeon World? I'm just curious. Could Hero take a small person and put them in
I
storage?
think there actually one class actually does like
Yeah, they
do a
Yeah,
thing.
the Krampus.
mechanically is one
The
weight.
Krampus.
It's weird.
Oh my!
Wait, what?
The Krampus can do that.
No, but that's like a separate thing. That's like, you store it in a thing. There was one class that had an actual, like, you can ride people. A person counts as this much weight. I think by the Dungeon World thing just says by default, if you're carrying something as big and unwieldy as a person, that is just automatically you're encumbered.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I was just curious about the thing. Oh well, I can't grab Felina and put her into shape.
You cannot. No. She's light, but she's not that light.
Yeah.
No, it would be great if she acts up and he just shoves her into
It'd be
the
great. You could
That's
just,
very horrifying.
if you wanted, you could just multi-class into the Krampus.
Oh no, no,
And
no.
then multi-class into Krampus just to bully Felina. You're being mean into the sack. A hero gets bored of arguments about morality, puts people in the bag.
It's this non-lethal good guy option.
So on the spider, it says when someone is mounted on you, you ignore their weight. This is like a, advanced move that you get. But that's a second tier advanced move. After one just increases your load to 22 plus strength. So I don't know. That 22 plus strength load and you can carry a person for free, but don't know what that says about.
Nah. But just curious and just lift Felina into the timeout zone.
I will say, so are we at rations wise? Or is there like breakfast being had or something like that? Or is that not?
Well, I mean,
how
yeah,
we're-
you eat on the road, I believe,
Okay.
if you're traveling.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna have to find a way to get rations for
How
them.
many rations does Scott have on him?
I'll say he has. Let's see. He traveled 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day. He's probably only got one left actually.
Damn, that sucks. Never mind then.
So, who's gonna scout ahead? Who's gonna navigate? Who's gonna manage the provisions?
I think I'm gonna navigate again, unless we want to switch things up.
Lena
one
can
that's-
scout again.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
the
wait,
hero
by
can
the
man-
way, when I did my heist and you had me do those rolls, I outright failed one of those. Do I get XP for that? Since that
No.
did still... damn.
Hero. He'll take care of the provision and he will bug Felina again. Well, can I take at least one ration so I can prepare it for you?
No. I told you, I didn't care. All my rations are, in the pile. Already.
Yeah, okay. Fine.
There's only 5 rations in there.
Yeah, that's what, the only ration... Felina was just going to
We
steal
shared
more
the-
rations, and you
No,
wanted to
no.
buy rations, and we had
No,
the specific
no.
amount.
Felina, those 5 ration has to go to the kids.
Fucking changed
I
it
mean-
again.
Should have thought about that, you know.
No, Felina, don't you have your own rations? I can share.
Fucking did it
This
again.
was my rations. It's not like I was just carrying a bunch of fucking rations on me in Tensas. I was gonna stock up when we left.
What? What? Why didn't you?
Why would I? I was eating there. I'm not gonna carry some fucking, like, you know, camping food on me at all times. Like some...
Felina, didn't you have rations? I thought. Did you?
No?
Didn't you have? What? Why would you? You always had rations on you.
Look, Hero, look, I'll just scout and...
You,
You know what?
Fel-
You were like, no, don't want Felina to...
Felina.
I have... Yes?
Felina, didn't you? Did you lose your rations?
No. I didn't... What person do you think I am that I was carrying all this fucking food on me, Hero?
Hero just thinks, oh god, she lost all her rations. Didn't
Why
she?
does Hero think Felina had rations?
Because we were always traveling with rations.
Felina wasn't.
You're gaslighting right now. You're
In fairness,
super
Felina
gaslighting.
usually hasn't carried, like, has had 1 or 2 rations on her at most the
Yes.
vast majority of the
Hero,
time.
is this Angelo?
Like,
Angelo
why are
just
you
kinda
so
comes over-
fixated
Angelo
on
just
this?
kind of comes over. What are you two shouting about?
Hero's,
I-
like, obsessed with, like, gaslighting me about having rations again.
I'm just asking her about rations, man. I'm trying to
And I
organize,
told you, I was gonna get rations when we left Tensas, and
And you-
I was just gonna steal some, maybe steal enough for the kids, but then you are like, no, we have to, like, buy some, and then we bought more. We bought this big pile that was
You
12
did.
coins. And
yeah, most of
that's-
it will go. Most of it will go to the kids.
It was all for the kids.
Some of that was for me.
No,
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 it wasn't.
it was for the kids because we've always held on to our own.
Felina,
I'm not going to
maybe
argue. You're
you
being
people
very. You're being
Felina,
more prickly
Felina.
about the usual about this. Bye.
Felina,
Look, Hero, you have your own rations, right?
Felina, Felina, I can share a ration with you.
No,
Just
no,
say
no,
you
no,
don't
no.
have.
Here, you don't need a share, because, like, we can just do this. When you use your surroundings to perform a flamboyant acrobatic maneuver, choose one outcome. You grab something, even if someone else is holding it. Now it's yours.
That doesn't mean
So
you did
for-
it stealthily. You just stole.
No, she's not doing it stealthily. Yeah, she's just gonna be like, no, look here. I can scout, and then I can... And she just, like, shoots past Hero on the skateboard, like, snatching the ration
Wait.
out of his hand. As she
Wait.
tears forward.
Wait, did she take one of Hero's? Because Hero was
Yes.
holding his own rations.
Exactly. You grab something even if someone else is holding it. Now it's yours.
Here,
Now
you
it's
can have
mine.
this ration. No, I refuse. I refuse to have this ration unless I've stolen it from her.
Exactly.
Yeah, Hero just goes. What the? Oh my god!
Actually, you know what? What's that? Felina leaves Hero with a 1 and takes his bag with the other 3. Can I, like, roll or something for that?
What the
What the-
fuck?
No,
To make
fuck
a
you.
point.
No, you
To
can take the
demonstrate
one
power.
You can take the one I'm holding, and that's it.
I think it would be fun character. It would give Hero something to be mad at Felina about.
He
And
already
you can
has-
get-
plenty.
He's got
It would give
reasons
him
already.
more. It would give him more. I just think it would be fun for everyone if Felina... It's like, you know, someone cuts you a slice of cake, then you take the cake, leave them with the slice, you know?
Dear diary, Felina was difficult again.
Exactly.
Dear diary, Felina is really stupid.
Yeah.
No, you can take the ration he was planning to give you, anyways.
I think it's more fun if she takes the
No, I
ration
think
he
it's-
wasn't gonna give her.
No, I think it's peak Felina to take the thing that
You've
was
stolen
offered.
the ration he was going to give you.
Wow. That's fucked up. I think that's, you know... In Dungeon World, you're supposed to be a fan of the characters. You know, this
Yeah, I'm a
is...
fan of Hero.
And I think it gives Hero more things to react to if Felina takes it. It
The
gives
player
him...
disagrees.
That's fucked up.
I'm
Too bad.
amazed. We're trying to get Felina to admit She, without metagaming as much as possible, that someone.
You're not gonna succeed. She's from Terrebonne. She can outlast any of you in
I
terms of like,
absolutely refuse to have any possibility for character development in this scenario. It will not happen.
exactly. That's being a gamer. That's having, like truly fully formed characters. They cannot be changed by some feeble little events or rules. They are more powerful than the fiction.
Imagine everyone's like, Felina, no crime ever gets reported ever, because you can't stand how cringe it is to have been victim to a crime.
Felina doesn't accept that she was a victim of a crime. I maintain she doesn't think that guy stole from her. That's fucked up.
I believe she was police.
Fucking hell. Dying of monoxide poisoning in her own head with all the gaslight.
Felina's powers are literally gaslighting people into thinking they've been cut with knives. Like, I don't know why you're surprised. That's her whole thing. She gaslights everyone, including herself.
And now she's cutting herself.
Wow.
It's dark.
It is, yeah.
Not even lit
To
up by
think
all the
about that.
gaslighting.
My God.
Jesus Christ, Felina.
Going so far to avoid character development, you steal food people are offering you.
My God, I don't even think
Character
O'Malley would be that pity.
I would.
Oh, he would.
O'Malley would, like, steal the food, then feed fucking Milkshake with the person.
My God.
He would feed the kids to Milkshake and eat the food that was meant for the kids.
And then Bigger and Ariana come along. Huh, where did the kids go?
Ran away.
Meanwhile,
You weren't watching the
a tiny
kids
little
very well,
newsboy
were you?
cap falls out of Milkshake.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Alright, so, Felina, roll scout ahead.
I'm just thinking.
See, it's fine.
There you go. Choose 2 from the list below. On your scout ahead.
You discern a beneficial aspect of the train, tactical advantage. She just finds a buffet picnic laid out in
What?
the middle of nowhere. That's a tactical advantage, having rations of food. She just finds a fucking, like, abandoned massive feast of a picnic
She
out there.
doesn't
She finds one of those fucking places you see in anime
comes
where everyone
across
fucking cooks
fucking-
curry. While out
Yeah,
on a
yeah. She just comes across fucking Mad Hatter and March Hare.
Exactly, yeah. We'll make a discovery, and yeah, I am gonna hold on to beneficial aspect of the terrain though.
Okay. Describe it.
I need to know the discovery first.
Okie dokie. Roll a 3d12.
I've got an image for all of you. You better discover some kind of fucking banquet.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good image.
Oh my, oh my. Roll a d12. Oh. Oh.
What do you think of that?
Well.
You come across like a fucking fallout shelter just filled with rations. Someone dug it out when the war started.
Okay, roll a d12 again. Nine. All right. Roll a 3d12. Whew.
Damn, so they're the same, except there's another 1 in the front as my first 3d12 roll. I got 2 111, and this is 12 111.
Okay. Huh. All right. Let's see. Roll a 2d6. Okay. All right. Hmm. Very, very interesting. And now, roll another d12. All right.
Are we ready?
Yeah. So.
Okay, can I
Uh,
use the bathroom before we do the discovery? I really,
Okay.
really gotta go. Thank you.
All right. Wow. You believe that shit?
I can't believe it. I got told about an eroge the other day.
Oh.
It's had me laughing.
I'm interested.
A friend of mine told me he started reading a fucking eroge at 4 in the morning, and he didn't get very far in it. I hope he finishes it because I want fucking skinny because the setup is the main character falls down the stairs, yeah, and he like breaks both his arms. So he gets rushed to hospital, and he's like, and he's concerned because he's the only man in the world. He has a condition where if he doesn't come every 3 hours, his balls really hurt.
God damn it.
I've got pictures. Like, I only got sent pictures of the open. And just occasionally I think about that, and I have so many questions about it. Oh fuck! What? I was scrolling up so fucking much. Nearly there. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, I've got so many questions. It's called Nope Nope Nurses, by the way. I did get the fucking name of this thing, which is it. Uh. I suffer.
I'm back.
Oh, I'm just cracking up about this.
Oh god.
So good.
What is this?
This is from an Erogay that a friend of mine is playing. This is the setup to the story, which is a bit contrived.
Every 3 hours, Jesus. No other recorded cases in history.
I just like the fact that they no one bothered to research it. Like, I like the toss off there that, like, because the doctors would be very interested. I've got so many questions about the premise of this.
What the fuck? I'll be right back.
Okie dokie.
Experience an intense pain in my testicles if I don't come every 3 hours.
Pretty good.
Guess I'm gonna go for a wee as well, because
Okie dokie.
while everyone's cycling, I'm gonna roll my navigate now, just ahead of time. I'm sorry, just in case you need it. Okay, there you go.
Very well.
What are we waiting for?
We're waiting for Snake.
I see.
Oh,
Good old dependable Snake.
everyone's favorite YouTube boy.
He's like one of those YouTube essayists.
Yeah, he is.
What does it really mean to do YouTube essays?
Talk about shit.
Is
Sometimes
it
out
really?
your ass.
Is it not really just speaking, pulling shit out of your ass and
It's
trying to
about
convince
having an
people?
opinion for a very long time.
Is it not just to try and bullshit for like an hour?
If you want to be a cynic about it.
What are we being cynical about now?
Of YouTube essayists.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, we can always be cynical about YouTube essayists.
Swede thinks it might just be talking about out of your ass for an hour.
Some people do that. I don't. Some people do.
Exactly.
You can't taint everyone with the same brush.
I described it as having an opinion for an extended period of time.
Don't you have opinions all the time?
Exactly.
But this is like publicly having an opinion.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you're.
Opinions are like assholes. You put them up on the
So-
internet for money.
Yeah.
So really, aren't you a bit more pretentious because you think people care about your opinion?
Well,
No,
people
it's
do.
it's egotism, not pretension.
Yeah, and also people do.
Yeah, like, sweet. This may sound arrogant, but it is also factually true. My opinions
Oh yeah,
are worth over $1,000.
that's true.
Over $1,000.
Yeah,
Over $1,000.
yeah. I make over 1,000 a month, well, not a month, per video on
Oh,
Patreon.
wow. Well, there you go.
That's true.
You can actually assign a value to my opinions
Damn.
if you think about
Hey,
it.
Snake. Fuck, I don't want to
Well,
pay
your
you.
opinions on video games. Specific.
Oh,
I
that's
guess
true. Yeah,
technically, you could just decide that something's a playing video.
yeah, that's true. There's like, that's my responsibility to determine what is and is not worth a playing video. My cross to bear.
My gosh. Your opinions on Twitter are free.
That's true. Yeah, those opinions are worthless. It's really
God damn it, Snake.
it's
Monetize your
complicated.
Twitter. You need to monetize your Twitter, Snake.
No,
Get tips. Get Twitter tips.
is
True.
that even a fucking thing?
It is.
That's disgusting.
It's like a scam or something too. There's like something fucked with it. I don't remember. It like screws you over somehow if you do it. I don't remember what the thing is.
I'm gonna have to look into this. I'm gonna see what Twitter tips scam. Let's fucking see this.
When are they putting the tweets on the blockchain?
They're already there.
Damn. They're putting tweets on the blockchain and then sell the NFTs on the shit tweets.
Oh, I just searched it and instead I'm getting tips to avoid scams in the crypto market. Don't get in. That would be my opening
Yeah.
tip.
Okay,
I mean, it's
so,
good advice.
Felina,
Yes.
while you're looking about through, the plains, it's a little more, it's starting to get a little more, there's a lot more vegetation up north.
Mhm.
You come across a bunch of vegetation and a bunch of mud.
Ooh.
And
Like-
there's some stone pillars, just sort of decrepit beneath all the vegetation.
I see. Now when you say a lot of mud, how do you mean?
There's a lot of mud like between the two pillars. It's like they're sort of embedded in the side of like a large. They're sort of like leaning onto like a sort of large ground formation.
So there's like a big mound of mud, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and the pillars are like sort of jutting out of that, or
Leaning onto it, like they've
Okay.
fallen back a bit and they're covered
Gotcha.
in moss.
Gotcha. And then there's just a bunch of vegetation and whatnot
Yeah.
around us.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of had to cut through a thicket to get here.
For my beneficial aspect of the terrain, there's lots of vegetation here. Edible fruits,
All right.
grapes and whatnot. Maybe tomatoes. We know tomatoes grow here.
Yeah. Cool.
You've gone absolutely food mad.
Yeah. So I am going to, grabbing a snack. I want to, survey an area with my special eyes. Baby.
And she looks into the sun again.
Is something lying in wait?
Let's see. You seeing through the threads, you see there's a bunch of threads sort of like leading in, like into the mud.
Mm-hmm.
There might be something that can move. There's definitely something that can move around beyond there.
Gotcha. Well, my other question from this was going to be, what can I see that no one else can? I don't know if that's...
Right. So, as far as what you can see that no one else can, you can see, sort of like looking, looking with your special eyes with the threads. You can tell very clearly that like this mud, like this isn't just a pile of mud. Like there's,
Mhm.
if you move the mud out of the way, there's like a whole confined area in there.
Cool. Um, so can I that now having specialized like now and based on this discern realities, we haven't encountered that yet where I'm like trying to do both. Is that or
Sure.
does this like okay, cool. Wisdom. No. Well, unfortunate. And I
Yeah.
don't get a question on that anymore.
Yep.
So, I guess that's you get to make a move. As
Right.
Felina's
So,
chomping on some.
yeah, I guess you're kind of going through the mud, and
Yeah.
at one point you just kind of like put your hand on it,
Mm-hmm.
and your hand kind of goes in,
Ill.
and you're having trouble pulling it back out.
Hmm. Interesting. Um, I'm about to like, with other hand, like about to flex my psychic claws and cut my hand out. But I stop for a second and think, might not be the best idea here. To, don't there's definitely something going on with this and don't want to risk like if this is like sentient mud or something, I don't want to just stab it and start cutting through it. That could be bad. What do I want to do? Uh, how far behind me is everyone else?
You could call for them.
Yeah, I'm gonna whistle, you know,
All
and
right.
just
Alright,
might
yeah.
want to come check this out.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Head
The
on.
other, yeah, everyone else heads on over to her, follows her voice, and sees Felina. She's got her hand stuck in a pile of mud, with some overgrown pillars leaning on it,
Valina, what are you doing?
and she's eating some grapes.
Valina, are you eating mud?
I'm eating grapes.
No, you have to sound like you're actually eating grapes.
I'm eating grapes. I never eat grapes. I don't know what grapes sound
Man.
like.
Okay.
She hates fruit.
Yeah. No, yeah,
Um,
and Felina's like,
Have you got your hands stuck?
it sucked my hand in. There's something in here. Not sure what though. Can't quite see that deep into. Ooh. Which hand is it? Is it the hand with or without all seeing red?
Well, which you can let it be the one with all seeing red if you want it to be.
Yeah, I
Which
think
one
that'll
you were
be
eating
fun.
with. Sure, it's the one with
Yeah.
all seeing red.
I was gonna just, cut my hand out, but I don't know. There's something, magic going on. I don't know if this is like sentient mud.
Oh, magic! Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh
But
no!
so, I figured it might not be a good idea to just stab and slice through something that might rather not be stabbed and sliced through.
So
So,
Lavana tells Scott to get back with the kids.
yeah. So, well, I'm gonna try something else and, just figured should let y'all know what was going on first. Now, I am gonna try and, project my sight into this thing with my all-seeing red. Now that it's
Alright.
that hand's inside of it.
Okay then. And Angelo takes a step back.
Yeah. So, wisdom roll. Wish me luck. This has historically not gone well.
8.
Could have been worse.
Okay.
Um. Should I risk your presence will be felt or go with one or more of your senses will be dulled? What do we think?
Senses dulled.
Yeah, probably for the best. I'll go with that. So yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna cast my perception into this thing.
So yeah, you've got a very blurry. It's all your visions basically has like mud splatter on it,
Gotcha.
essentially, as your rings just projected your sight out through it,
Yeah.
and so it's very dark.
Mm-hmm.
But you're looking through this area here. It's sort of like this sort of cavern,
Mhm.
but there is a light. There is like a small light towards the end. This goes a lot deeper than you would expect.
Hmm.
In fact, you're pretty sure you can make out a staircase.
Felina's like, seems like an entrance to something. Eats more grapes. Keeps on going. It's deep.
Right. Is it alive then?
Not that I noticed, but I don't know. I saw, that there was definitely before I came up to this, there was definitely something in there that there's some kind of presence. I don't know if it's alive or not. Um, Now, since I've already like sight beyonded this, I'm not allowed to try sight beyonding again now that, or can I do that with like now that I'm hand in this and like looking deeper into it, or is that
Yeah,
not
that'd be a
allowed?
bit much.
Okay, that's fair. That's a shame.
Describe the
Feli-
layout of this thing a little. So you said there were stone pillars laying into it, or is it coming out
Yeah,
of it?
laying into it, like they've tipped over from in front. And
Okay.
there's a bunch of moss around it, and it's sort of in this pile of mud that's sort of in a greater like ground, like ground mass.
I'm gonna. Well, now I've got my. Now that I have my van brace back, I'm gonna fly over it and try and get like a bird's eye view, like look around the area.
All right, so yeah, you fly up. You're seeing from the bird's eye view. It looks like, yeah, the mud goes, sort of keeps going, and then just comes to like a stop, just sort of slide, comes down into a ramp. So whatever Felina's looking at is going underground.
Hmm. This is gonna be a bit of a risky, dumb idea, but going down the ramp, is it possible to like go without going into the mud to kind of go below the surface?
Uh, you could try parting the mud.
That might anger it if it's alive.
If that's that is an if. Just Felina was using, a bit of analytical caution here. Felina
Yeah,
does say, maybe, like just I mean, it sucked my hand in. I mean, I'm not entirely convinced. Maybe if you just like walk into it, it will let you through. I don't know, but
that sounds like a bit of a risk.
yeah, but so's, trying to cut through it. You never know. Hero, you're brave. You could try walking through it. I mean, you can also just warp through it, I suppose.
I mean, I could, but I don't know.
Angelo like flies back to the group.
Yeah.
Is there any like just rocks or twigs around or anything like that?
Yeah, there's plenty of twigs, plenty
Yeah,
around.
Angelo just kind of like picks up a twig and just kind of like, underarm, doesn't throw it hard, just kind of throws it into the mud.
Yeah, it lands on the mud and then just sort of slides down.
Hmm.
How liquid viscous is this mud?
Uh,
Is it
it
like seems normal that this is like amount of mud, or is this like really like wet, like
it's normal.
slimy mud? Okay.
You
So it's
can't
pretty thick, it
Yeah,
can
it's
maintain
thick.
shape. Gotcha.
Yeah.
you can't free your hand?
I mean, it kind of sucked me in. Like, if I tried just pulling it out, is there resistance?
Yeah, there is.
Like, how much? Like, it is just completely
Enough that
not
it
coming out.
hurts. Enough
Okay.
that it hurts.
I don't know. It's pretty stuck in there. I'm gonna try pushing my hand a bit further in. Does it accept that, or is that
It
also
does.
like cool? I mean, I can push further in.
Yeah, I don't think that's a great idea.
Well, she's
Yeah.
already further in. So Lavana crosses her arms.
Hey, you're tough. You could dive on in. You're a ninja. Once
That one-
again, hero, you can, why don't you just like phase walk in there or whatever?
I don't
I can
face.
see I however much further in it is to get to the other side of the mud. I describe exactly where it is. or
I don't-
slipstream. You know, whatever. You can walk to the other side of it without walking through it, right?
I mean, maybe.
What do you mean maybe?
I don't. That's a place I don't know anything about, so that will be a
I
bit.
all right, it's dark. There's a staircase that's about however many meters it is into it. Like, it was like, what information do you need? I can give it to you. I'm looking at it.
It's a risk. You can teleport with other people, right? I'll go in with you.
Yeah, oh yeah. No, I can grab Angelo.
This is a risky idea, but if we get sucked into the mud, I'll just, I don't know, make it explode or something.
You could warp
Oh.
with me too, and then that would hopefully get me out of the mud.
That's a point as well, yes.
Actually, yeah. I'll grab. He'll grab some to Felina. I don't know. He grabs the tail.
Why
can
do
you-
you
can you
grab
warp
the
with-
tail?
Can you walk with more
No.
than one person, or does it have to be one?
No, only one. Only
Alright,
one
yeah, I'd
person.
say go with Felina in that case. It'd be
Yeah,
fun.
no, he grabs.
You two can
he
have a
grabs
bonding
Fel-
experience in there. Or you
He
could just,
grabs
like,
Felina.
literally teleport backwards.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't want to say it. I didn't
Yeah,
want
you
to
could
say
just try and teleport her out of the mud, not into
yeah.
the
it.
thing.
It would be really funny if you teleported in, because that was what Felina
Yeah.
was suggesting beforehand.
Please
and
do
didn't
that. Please
specify.
Please
Yeah,
have
okay,
Hero
no.
misunderstand. Teleport Felina deeper in there with
Yeah.
the two of
yeah.
them.
No, sure. No,
Yeah,
Hero
it'll
grabs
be the
her shot.
It's the better way for this characterization to
Right.
go.
Yeah, Hero
So
grabs
Feline
her
just,
shot.
ow, why do you always grab the
He's not grabbing the tail. He's actually
Oh.
grabbing the shoulder. But the
Okay.
kids grab the tail. The kids think it's funny.
I just want you two to like poof in there, and then a second later, Angelo goes, "Wait, he could have just teleported. I could have told him."
Yeah, no.
backwards."
Yeah, no. He slipstreams with her.
It's
Shows-
inside.
Wait. Okay. It has to be a spot within near reach. So is that near reach, Neo?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then I have to roll wisdom to grab her with me.
Well, this is. Oh, you have to roll wisdom to take her with you.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's regular. That's just regular slipstreaming. Yeah, and the yaunt. I'm just okay. Yeah, no, that's just regular slipstreaming. I guess I had to do that because it's
No, getting through the mud, getting inside through the mud is reach. You can do that.
Okay.
for free.
Okay. No, he just grabs and poof.
Yep, you're inside the. You're inside a dark, sort of like muddy cave right now.
and then
eating
Angelo turns to
with-
Sylvana and says, "Oh wait, he could have just teleported backwards."
Teleported backwards. Yeah.
Yeah, that actually was really obvious. Now I think about it.
Oh, see, you did want to go into the cave. Cool.
I'm a bit curious. I'll admit it. I can go in. Well,
You know what
I
they
know-
say
dark
about
in
cats and
here.
curiosity.
Yeah, it's dark in here. It's very dark. You can make out a staircase sort of to your north.
I'm gonna use a adventuring gear to get something to light up.
All right.
A lantern, maybe.
We got a lantern. Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
it's funny as well because the full saying is, "Curiosity killed
Yeah.
the cat, but satisfaction brought them back."
Exactly.
Not a lot of people know that.
It's like the whole blood is thicker than water is like,
Yeah, thicker than the convent. Or
blood of
something.
the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this is one muddy cave.
Well, I mean, it's like, surrounded by.
Do you think those two actually made it somewhere solid in there?
I'm sure we'd be hearing about it if they didn't.
Elena is gonna press her hand into the mud wall from the opposite side now. See what happens.
She gets stuck again.
It doesn't really give.
Oh, wow. Well. Oh, we could try cutting I could cut my way out of here, but that's still, risk.
Cut.
I don't know if there's some intelligence or something.
I can just slipstream you out of here.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, let's do
I mean,
it.
they don't know what's going on with us.
And would you like to discern realities in your hero?
Hero is discerning realities. Just
Alright.
checking around.
Roll wisdom.
That's
All right, so you get 3 questions.
Okay. I need to just bring it up real quick so I can discern realities. What? Okay, what here is not what it appears to be.
Uh, let's see. Yeah, that mud takes people in. Doesn't really let them out, but
Ah,
it looks like uh seems like it's connected to something else inside.
huh. That mud seems to connect through through the tunnels into something. What has happened here recently?
Uh, this place was been looking around like with all the dust and dripping mud, and even the stairwell being having cobwebs in it. You're the first to visit this place in a very long time.
Yeah, nobody's been here for ages, Felina. Hmm. Do- do- Um, what is about to happen?
Uh, well, if you were to head further down the stairwell, you'd
We'd get
there
lower underground.
there'd certainly there'd probably be an opportunity to illuminate more, like, because no, there was a small light. There is a small light at the end of the stairwell.
Hmm. Hey, Felina, wanna go delve deeper?
I mean, yeah. Do you
Okay,
just
let's
want
go.
to go? All right, cool. Yeah, let's go.
Back up
It's not.
top,
That's
Axel, I was
not.
just like, should I call a lightning strike on it or something?
No, no, they might be touching something inside, and it'll course through them.
Well, I mean, they're undergrounded.
Hmm.
Don't worry about it.
All right, I won't.
I like to think the kids just go, Mister, what did the other two go?
They're dead. They're worm food now.
Okay, so you head down the stairwell. Right, so there is a firefly uh hanging out by the door. And
What?
yeah, there's a firefly hanging out by the door, sort of flittering about, and as you get close, your lantern illuminates that there are two unlit torches next
Oh,
to a stone slab door.
well, Hero's gonna make. He's gonna make a. He's gonna make a fire staff that he can turn those torches on.
You have a lantern that already.
Yeah, but fuck you, I wanna make a fire staff. I didn't even need to use my adventuring gear. What the
Okay.
I'm too cool for my adventuring gear, damn it.
Okay, so yeah, you make
Oh,
a flame staff.
yeah, and
And
light one of them. I just thought of something uh, why am I thinking of orphan coats now when they're not in focus? But yeah, Hero lights like the torches one by one.
all right. Yeah, the stone slab door starts to open up.
Nani?
It goes up, and then there's a whole room in front of you made of smooth stone concrete,
This is
uh,
weird.
with
Maybe.
a bench and also quite a few what looks to be bookshelves covered in
Huh.
cobwebs.
Ooh.
Nobody's been in this library for ages.
I will just say,
Yo.
as Hero makes the fire torch, Felina does just go, "You have a lantern."
Hero does not respond.
Why do you even have a lantern if you can make a torch?
Come on, Felina,
And
you're
why make the torches?
gaslighting him.
That's what the lantern. He's gaslighting us.
Fine, fine. Actually, yeah, fine, Felina. Here, you can borrow my lantern. I want it back.
Fucking man with a
Oh my
lantern lights a fire torch. And then when Crystal was like, fine, you want it? Here, you can have
You can borrow it. Borrow,
it.
borrow.
Everyone acting like a fucking idiot this session.
Mister, those, Mister, those two arguing reminds me of my mom and dad. Are they married?
Oh no,
Oh,
that's a
God, no.
don't think that.
Don't get yet another mixed up in this, love triangle geometry, whatever.
Oh no, no, I like to. No, I mean, it's more the joke is that the kid's parents are. Oh no.
Welcome to the love cube.
And at the end of this room, there is another hallway going in deeper.
Felina's
Maybe-
looking at the books. I should say Felina is examining these books.
Mm,
Well, you have to swipe through some cobwebs. You pick one out at
Mhm.
random.
Felina has psychic, she can cut through cobwebs.
Yeah.
maybe I
Pick one
should.
at
Maybe I should go and grab Angelo.
It's written in a very old sort of dialect of common tongue.
Then again, I'm a bit
Can I
worried.
spout lore based on, the
Sure.
books? What the? Cool.
Yeah, this stuff is. These dialects were last spoken probably about 1,000 years ago.
Cool. And it's like, well, it's certainly possible that the books were already old when they were put here, but if we assume that these books, that all this was built when these books were made at least 1,000 years ago, could be more.
Huh,
So,
interesting.
Hiro, are you gonna go and try and find a way to open up the entrance?
Yeah, he was like, maybe I should go and fetch Angelo. Oh, I have an idea. Actually, Hiro says, I need my lantern back.
You said I could have it.
No, you could borrow it. I said you could borrow it.
What's wrong with your fire torch? I
I'm
don't
gonna-
make a psychic fire torch.
Yeah, but I'm gonna need to make it into another element, so I need light.